Okay. Okay, I'm live. It says I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. All right. I'll put a little this stuff is so good. This have I ever showed this to you before? This is by philosophy. It's called Fresh Cream Philosophy. May today be sweeter than yesterday. This stuff is thick. Brittany, you were like this. Uh-huh. If you would. All right. So first, let me open up. Thank you for stopping by Healthy Living with or by Ms. Renee. You know, I changed my name. I meant to change it again today and put with instead of by. You know, the whole philosophy behind that. Maybe you don't know. But depending on your name, you know, YouTube will pick you up. And I thought, this is not straight. Don't get me started. Okay, just saying. I thought that YouTube picked me up before because they thought the Miz was multiple sclerosis, okay, which bumped me up, okay. But then when I changed it to Healthy Living by Renee, I got forced down into this black hole because I have more competition with Healthy Living. I don't have a lot of competition with multiple sclerosis, okay. So I put the Ms. back in, however, now because I have by instead of with, okay? So I need to change that around. So be patient with me, because you can't change it too often. But I gotta change it before I hit that 1,000. Because once I hit that 1,000, then I won't be able to more than likely I'm not going to change my name. Whatever it is, when I hit that 1,000, that's what it's going to be. Okay. This whole year has been a learning process. I appreciate each and every one of you for staying with me. Now, what I want to say is welcome, welcome, welcome to Healthy Living by Ms. Renee. And if you have not yet, please take the opportunity to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share, comment, and what? Hit that like button. All right, now, I will not be dropping the end cards. I don't drop them on my live. I used to, but I probably need to take the time to add the end cards, okay? You know what I like to do? I like to go over on YouTube and see what's going on over there. I see somebody out here with me. Let me see if I got a thumbs up. You know, I'll close. Oops. There it is. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me say a prayer real quick. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for your blessings that you have bestowed upon us each and every day. We thank you for your love, your kindness, your joy, your mercies. Thank you, Lord, for we know that all things good and perfect come from you. So as we start this broadcast, please give me the direction and the guidance needed to keep this broadcast, this YouTube channel, healthy and strong. Bless the viewers, extended family, keep them safe, out of harm's way, and healthy. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen, 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 amen. Look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? You put a smile on my face. All right, so I'm coming out. Miss Lynn, where are you? Rhonda, what's up, Rhonda Glover? What's up, Rhonda? All right, what I gotta do is I gotta go over to Facebook. I gotta go over to YouTube, drop the link over there on Facebook. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, you know what I had? Oh, I can't do that at the same time. They got YouTube got me looking all crazy. They always take like, the first thank you, Sil, thumbs up, yeah. They always take, I don't know when they take my picture. Yeah, you're doing good. You doing good? You doing good? All right. You doing good? Okay, cool, cool. Good to know that. Because I was getting worried about Shirley. I hadn't seen Shirley in the last couple broadcasts. I didn't see her this morning, and I don't think I saw her on Sunday. So that's two broadcasts. Now, for some of you, two, I can go. But Shirley been faithful, and she my ride or die. She already said that. She's already proved that to me. And then she didn't come out. And I'm like, okay, surely okay. And then this morning, I mean, today she sent me a link of a card, so I know she's okay. All right, so let me just share this link. What kind of man? What kind of man? What did I title this? What do you want in a man? Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Put your thinking caps on, because some of y'all you're gonna have to think about it. I don't know. You're gonna have to think about it, right? You gonna have to think about it. I gotta give me a minute. Man, I still have some friend requests that I have to, you know, that I have to oh now what I gotta do. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Give me a minute, okay? I can't do it until I come on and share and all that. I understand why other YouTubers come on. I understand that now. I'm just really like, why aren't they saying anything the first couple minutes? I see. I see why. Because they're sharing the link out, right? Oh, yeah. Show me a line. There it is. All right. Two. That's a lot. Um, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't even doing that. Now, let me go over to Facebook. Now I gotta go over to Facebook. What's that? Oh, no, I don't want that, but it's over there now. Oh, that's who I saw. Mm, 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 mm. I gotta think about who I got to send this to. Oh, all right. So, all right. Miss Lynn, where are you, girl? Girl, where are you? Me and Miss Lynn were out today, um, doing some stuff, and let me hit that like button. And yeah, we was out there today, just hanging out. I don't know what the weather was like over by you, but man, it was storming. Um, we did get a lot of rain. Anybody get rain where you guys are? We got a lot of rain about. It was almost worse. It was worse than the fireworks we've been talking about. The the um the what was I gonna say? The fireworks, I don't know, over by your house. There's been a lot, but I don't think they've been shaking the ground. That thunder today was shaking the ground. It was shaking the ground. You know what? I wanted to be able to take Miss Lynn to a lot of places, you know. now I kind of realize, I haven't shared this with her, but I kind of realize that it's more difficult because of the pandemic. A lot of places are closed. You saw that in the video. We went to the African Dusabo Museum, the African American Historical Museum, Black American History Museum was closed. We weren't able to go in there. Of course, Museum of Science and Industry was closed. Buckingham Fountain was not open or on and operating. So we went out today, found out a lot. We went to. I'll just tell you where we went today. One place that was closed when we got there, and I hated it because we had to travel a bit. But I didn't call in advance. But we went to. You ever heard of this candy store called Albanese? I'm not talking about they have. We went to the main location, not the other small building, because the main location, I don't know if you've ever been there before, but the main location, has all this candy. And they have like sugar-free candy and all that. But in their main part, they have this huge chocolate fountain. It's about 2 stories high. And I wanted Miss Lynn to be able to see that. But when we got there, they were closed. Now, I don't I don't know if they were closed due to the pandemic, or were they closed because they had to do some renovation? Because we did talk to one of the guys, and he said, "Well, we're renovating it." But were they renovating it because of the pandemic? Maybe they had to put new structures in. Because I've noticed, like, when you go to, even when you go to the grocery store, if they had like a buffet where you get your own chicken out, now they don't have that anymore. Like the grocery store I go to, Strack Van Til, I used to like one in there. They have like chicken. They got the buffalo chicken. They got just regular chicken, crispy chicken, the little wingettes. You know what I mean? And they're like out. You just grab it and you can buy it by the pound. They don't have it like that anymore. So those things, the food, they're packaged now. So things like that, because of the pandemic, they're just not out. The food is not just out anymore. So that's how the candy was at Albanese. The candy was just out. I mean, it's like a sea of candy. Okay, they're organized and in compartments, but it's just be out, and then you can scoop how much you want into your bag or wherever you got. But I'm wondering now, are they renovating because of the pandemic? They just can't have the candy out like that, exposed like that, which is going to take away from, the actual, like, what is it, the ambiance of the candy store. Have you guys ever been there before? Albanese is located in Cherville, Indiana, and it's you'll see the pictures, but when you pull up in the parking lot, I mean, it looks like Willy Wonka. You know what I mean? It's really beautiful. This hat and this stuff is just, I don't know. It's the picture behind me. Now, this picture was sent to me by our friend Brian Elliott, and it's a diamond painting, and um, I don't know. It's not picking up. It's not enough light on it to really, expose it. So just bear with that little dark spot over there. Okay. Thumbs up to the host. Oh my God, I'm doing good. What you say? Okay. Miss Lynn is in the house. Miss Lynn is in the house.
In the house.
Yes. Miss
Lynn.
Lynn, what's going on? Oh, you know what? It is storming. It's storming. I love your shirt, Miss Lynn. I really can you stand up and show that. You're gonna have to stand up. When you stretch it, I can't really see it.
I don't know if I can get in there. It says
Let me see if
blessed.
I can make it. Let me see if that helps. I don't know.
It says
Um,
blessed.
yeah.
Every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, blessed. Genesis 1:26 and 28.
Yes, that's a nice shirt. I really like that shirt.
Thank
I
you.
like that. Yeah.
God has given us so much. He's given us dominion over everything on the earth. The birds, he's given us dominion. and he's given us power. Good evening, Ella.
That's 3LLA. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you. Can I tell you this story real quick?
You can tell
So,
the story.
okay, so every day I have to go. I don't have to, but out of respect, because like the other YouTubers come to my channel, I go to their channel, right? I go to their channels. So today I went over to a channel. Ella, I'm saying this because you reminded me of it, but I went over to Donnie Z TV. That's DONZEE TEE TV. Donnie Z TV. I went over there and he's always really nice to me when I come in. As soon as I drop in, he talk about how much I'm grinding. Man, you grinding, like that. I'll be like, yeah. Then he goes, then he said, so he always posts my link. That's why I had the conversation with you, Ron. I said, because other YouTubers do it. I don't do it, but other YouTubers do it. So Rhonda and I, we talked. She knows what she's going to be doing. I'm going to show you how to do it. But anyhow, he posts my link. As soon as I get in, he goes, "Oh, let me post your link." And I felt honored because he wasn't posting everybody's link. And then a little later, he was talking about. I stayed out there with him for a minute. Then he started talking about these different YouTubers, and he was saying, some of you YouTubers are related. I don't know who's related to who. And then he said, because one night I was out here and this other YouTuber came on. She said, "That's my mama." That's what Ella told him one night. That's my mama, because he said something about there was another YouTuber out here, Healthy Living by Renee from Chicago. And then Ella said, "That's my mama." He said, all these YouTubers are family, but you got to watch out. They are, right?
That's correct. That's correct. We are.
Thumbs up to the host. Thank you, Miss
We
Lynn.
are family. I got all my peoples with me.
You have a beautiful voice. Yes.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm doing well.
Had a wonderful day.
Yeah. Had a great day. Did you hear me talking about our day? Miss
Miss
Lynn, Miss Lynn. That's what Ella's laughing about.
Miss
That's right.
Lynn.
Miss Lynn, Miss Lynn.
Yeah. Miss Sylvia. She did it today too. We was out in the storm and rain, and she was hollering, "Miss Lynn."
I
Thank
do
you.
too. I love those sunflowers.
I
Yeah.
love sunflowers, and I think I've shown this before. I have it in a sifter that is probably, well, I know it's at least 100 years old. I know that because it belonged to my aunt, who was really she's my aunt, but her sister was my grandmother, and my grandmother died very early. So she took on the role. And so I look at it all the time, and it reminds me of my aunt.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's her sister.
Look who here.
Hey, Miss Shirley Cook.
Oh, you were having some problems. Is it still storming over by you, Shirley? Because, man, when you first came on,
Ooh.
you were kind of freezing just a little bit. So I don't know if it's the weather or what.
The weather over here though is much better for right
It's
now.
better.
Yeah, for right now it is. Yeah. Now you were telling everybody before I got on about our trip today.
Well, I was telling them how the candy store was closed. Shirley, you been to
Yeah.
Albany's? Who been to Albany's? Well, ladies, it's good to see you both. Love you last video. You saw it? Well done. Brought back memories. Which one you talking about? What the one in the city when we went to Obama's house or going downtown? Which one you talking about, Shirley? Or you talking like a live? Or you talking about the last pre-recorded? I've been missing you. I was saying, man, we were getting ready to call 911 on you, Shirley. You didn't show up. But then I got a post from you, an email from you today.
That red hat.
Red hat, but you got on your red shirt. What that mean?
That
What
means
that mean? You got your red shirt on.
that means I'm on it. Hey, don't mess with my girl. Don't mess with my girl.
I'm trying to get this thing straight. I think it's straight, but my lighting is
She
off.
good.
I
She
see all the
good.
shadow.
She's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, I thank you because I'm telling you, I was on some YouTubers today. I was on their lives, and I mean, the host, they don't be playing. The host does not play. I'm
The host
telling you,
don't play.
the host don't play.
Miss
They don't
Renee,
play.
that is beautiful behind you. What does it say?
Yeah, this is sent in by Brian Elliott. You know, the diamond
Yes.
artist. Yeah.
Yes. That is
Let me
beautiful.
move out the way so you can see it.
Whine a little, laugh a lot. Laugh a lot. That is really nice. And he did that. He put it in one little piece at a time.
I don't know how you do diamond art. I'm gonna do you. Hold on, let me see. I don't know how you. I don't know anything about diamond art. So when he comes on, we'll ask him. Okay.
Yeah, that is really nice. That's really beautiful. We saw some pretty stuff today. Miss Renee tried to give me a heart attack. Took me in one of them stores with all this stuff in it. Ah, it was so much stuff in there.
It was
Oh,
so much stuff. It ran us right on out of there.
it
It
ran
ran us right on out.
out. Yes, and it was dusty.
That's what I'm saying. It ran us right on out. Both of us started coughing and sneezing. And
Miss Renee's eyes turned red. But there is a store in Mississippi called Dirt Cheap. Have they ever had that here?
I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, well, I mean, it says Dirt Cheap, but it kind of looks like the store we went into today. It's kind of set up on the same thing. And girl, I turn blue and green when I come out of there, when I go in there. I have to run in and get what I'm gonna get and run out. I actually think it's mold and mildew, Miss Renee.
I think they got so much stuff in there, they don't keep it dusted. That's what
They
I think.
they get a lot of products from a lot of different stores.
Yeah,
And
true.
sometimes the stores would have had rain damage or fire damage or something like that. And sometimes they've been sitting up in trucks and stuff, for a long time. And I really think it's mold and mildew. But
Okay,
whatever
okay.
it is today, yeah, girl, it got us out of there quick.
We just left the cart. We was like, bye. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, just because Miss Renee, you had turned another color.
Because I turned and looked at Lynn, and she said, "Your eyes are red."
Yes, they
I'm like,
are.
let's
They
go.
were as red as that hat.
And
And
then we tried to get out, but then by that time it was a downpour.
not a
So
storm.
we was locked up in there until it stopped raining.
Yeah.
Or
But
no, we didn't
did,
even wait. We didn't wait till it stopped raining.
did you notice that when you came from the back to the front, you may have felt a little better?
Yes,
There
that's
may
right,
have,
Lynn. That's right.
yeah,
When
there
we were
may have,
in the back, that's when it really came down.
yeah, there may have been some more fresh air up towards the front because that door kept opening and closing.
Well, and they may have poor ventilation and poorer ventilation in the
Mm-mm.
back.
Po, not poor, po ventilation, real po. But it was so much stuff.
It was so nice things. It was some
Yeah,
nice things in there.
beautiful blues and greens and rustic colors, and I could have just went berserk. And I'm just so glad. What I am looking for in a man: compassionate, trustworthy, and goal oriented. Me too. Is that the subject for tonight?
That's the subject, okay? That's
Lord,
the subject. What you
yeah.
looking for in a man?
What am I looking for in a man? I don't know what I'm looking for in a man. I really don't. I just don't want him to be able to talk and fuss too much. He go to fussing too much. Ooh,
You know what kind of men I like? I love this is what I really love. Okay.
what do you
Well,
really?
I always wanted to be, I always this isn't a desire for me anymore. But I always wanted to be a first lady, but that's not a desire for me.
You know,
Hmm.
most women, a lot of women do, but that's
Okay.
because of the pull of the Holy Spirit inside of them. They want, it's not the man, but the position that the
You
man.
think but it's hard being a first lady.
It is definitely hard being a first lady, but it is a pull toward that. There are different administrations and different levels of grace, and that administration to pastor is strong, and you will pull, and it pulls people, you know. So I don't think it's necessarily the person, and also the characteristics that a pastor might have, you know, compassionate, trustworthy, goal oriented.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
kind of want to believe that if you got a man of God, that you ain't got to fight every night.
Right. Well, that's true, right? You do think that, right?
Yeah, or that you don't have to worry about him chasing women or um, being an alcoholic. But that's just not true. They're just men. They put
Right.
their pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. And because I know women who go after pastors.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. It's not easy being a first lady because you watching all those women
Yes, it is.
in the church eyeing up your man. They
Look, so
eyeing up your man.
everybody going up to the pulpit to cry on the pastor's shoulder. Oh, pastor, fall in his arms.
Yes. Because whose church was it? I don't know if it was New Faith, Sylvia, when we were members there, but I think it was one of the pastors said when he goes into counseling with a woman,
He leave the door
his
open.
wife comes with him.
Oh, most definitely. Can't blame. He a smart man. Leave the door open. Yes.
I don't know if that door opened or not. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna help.
Yeah. Being a pastor, I was a pastor for 14 years. And being even a pastor for a woman is difficult. Because you go to bed with everybody else's burdens.
Oh yeah.
You know, you do. And you need companionship. Companionship is good.
Hmm. I think being a female pastor would be hard because not all denominations accept or I'm just going to say accept
Think I'm
female pastors.
Look, think I'm joking. And some of them will tell you in your face.
Yes.
That's
Hmm.
why whenever I go into anybody's church, I just go in and sit down. I don't go in and holler, my name Reverend this and Reverend that. That ain't it.
Yeah.
Because I am in full connection. I'm a pastor in full connection in the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. I have been dutied all rights and reserves. I can marry, bury, and don't and counsel. You know,
Yeah.
I have the license to do that, but I have
Hmm.
nothing to prove to anybody.
Right.
So when I go in a church, I'm sitting down.
Hmm.
If by
Hmm.
chance somebody, if they ask for ministers of the gospel to stand, I will.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I'm just not gonna try to bogart your pulpit because men get real territorial.
That's in them. That's innate, right? That's in them.
It's in them. It's not just men. Women get very territorial.
Yeah. Women do. Women do. Women do too, but we know men do. Because that's what they do. That's
Oh,
exactly they're here to protect, right? That's what they protect. Don't you want can we add that to the list too, Rhonda? Protect?
protector, a
I don't want some man,
protector.
somebody get smart with me and something happened. You out in the community, something happened, and my man jumped behind me. I don't want that kind of man.
That's
I,
um,
it,
that's
huh?
that's one reason I like my denomination. In the Baptist church, the deacon board, can get a pastor in and get a pastor out.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
board,
yeah,
the board
yeah.
can.
Bored.
But see,
Right.
in our churches, that's not possible. Our bishop sends us, and we can be removed at any point in time, and we know that we're there to serve. And I like that aspect. We have a method of doing it. We there
Right.
to serve, and you might not be there next week. I am a CME pastor in the traveling connection. In other words, he can send me wherever he needs me to go. So I may be at one place today and another place tomorrow. It really keeps you humble.
Yeah.
It really keeps you humble. At least it should keep you humble.
Well, I do like arrogant men, and I do like
Do you arrogant men?
I do,
Yeah.
and
And what?
I like entrepreneurs.
Yes. Now, arrogant or bold?
Okay, what's the difference? The arrogant, the bold. Bold is a little more humbler than an arrogant man. The
Yes.
arrogant man is me. I did. Yeah, I did it. I got it. Yeah, we did it. We got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that.
Arrogant.
I like for a man to be. I know this is not a biblical word, but proud. I like them to be show pride in their accomplishments. I like that. I like that. That's why I like I really do like entrepreneurs. I
Yeah.
really truly do.
I guess when I hear the word arrogance, I think more of a little self-centered, little self-righteous. I don't like them. But I like
See
bold. But I like bold.
now, so bold. You feel like what? Bold is what? Like
Bold, standing firm on his belief. Uh,
arrogant man does that too, right?
yeah, but it could be a lot more self. I guess so. Yeah, yeah. I still, yeah, I guess so. You got me.
Okay. You can add that protect Rhonda, a man that will protect her.
Yeah.
Sylvia says my list is long. Okay, ease up, Sil, ease up. Okay. Um,
Companionship, compatibility, loyalty, and respect. I got all them. I like them too. What if the man makes less money than you?
well, that's what I was just thinking. What is that?
What
What?
if he's all of that,
Yep.
but he don't make but $15,000 a year, and you spend that much on makeup?
Arrogant is like 45. You mean like the age 45 or
The man part.
oh, you talking about the president?
President.
Arrogant like like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said I think arrogant to me is a little more self-righteous, but I love bold.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, you may like both. This is something in me. Okay, I already know. Okay, I don't want someone who's too clingy. Okay, that
Okay.
gives me that space like that. You
You
do
got
you, I do me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds right,
No, it does.
but
Cause I'm like that. He got to have a life. My life can't be his life. Now we can have
right,
a life, we can have a life together. But if he want to go fishing with his buddies up in North Virginia or to the hunting camp, I say pack them up, honey bun. Let me see what I can do to get you going.
right,
Yes, because I have a women's conference that I'm going to, and I don't want you to nag me. And baby boy, I ain't gonna nag you. I
right.
go for it.
Now I have a YouTube channel. Now you know what I like to do. I like to come on at 7 a.m. I like to come on at 8:35. And in between that, I like to edit. Now I don't have a lot of time, but I have dated someone who made less than me. How'd that feel, Rhonda? How'd that feel?
I mean,
Because
was he
what?
a take you to McDonald's kind of man, or was that he would save up his money and take you somewhere nice? I mean, he could spring for Red Lobster. What's another?
Okay. Well, what if you buy the groceries, but he say I'll cook.
I can
He
have.
don't have the money to buy the groceries, but he can cook.
Yeah.
How about
See,
that?
I like a man know what to do with a hammer and a
I like
wrench.
that too. I
Yeah.
like that too.
He can have a little grease under his fingernail.
Uh-uh.
I help
No
you wash.
grease. Please, no grease under the fingernails.
I help you
No.
wash them. I help you wash them. Now I'm not talking about walking around with that every day, but I'm just talking about a man who's not afraid to get his hands dirty. He can change my oil. If I can't get to the place to get my oil changed, he'll come change it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
He can change a flat tire.
I'd like to know he could at least do that in time of emergency, but I'd rather him just say, go ahead and get it fixed.
Okay.
Because I'm an entrepreneur and I gotta work on this. And I don't have time, so here's the money, go get it fixed. What you think about that?
Now I'll take that too. Look, I'll take that too. But and if I could date a man that made less money than me.
So he was on disability and he wasn't working. So that was the difference. Yes, he
Okay.
did still buy decent food and we still went places, but it just wasn't quite when you say the same, it wasn't what you were used to, or it didn't meet up to your expectation. What you saying when you say it wasn't the same?
Because was the disability an issue or the money?
I like men with disabilities.
You ain't got no problems with that?
Like, depending on what their disability is.
Like, name me a disability you like. Blind. Look, wherever.
Wait, man, I don't need to laugh. Don't laugh.
I know,
Miss Lynn, stop. Because there's somebody out there that's watching. That's why I had to read it. Because somebody out there blind and they just listening to us.
Yeah, but they don't know. They don't know. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Because I was going to say wherever I put him, that's where he'll be when I get back. But I know.
Because, let me see, a blind man or a man that can't read.
Okay.
I dated a man that couldn't read.
Okay. And I could date a man that can't read. I can do that.
But he was trying to learn how to.
But now.
And you couldn't tell that he couldn't. You could not tell that he couldn't.
Yeah,
he had to tell me that he couldn't.
Now, this brother that I dated that couldn't read, he couldn't read, but his math skills were out of this world. He could do calculus. I couldn't understand that. He could help the kids in my class with calculus and geometry, but he just could not read. He knew his name when he saw it. Get him, Miss Lynn.
Get him, Miss Lynn. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Thumbs up to the host and then go get her? No. Watch it. So now, but I do like men that are ADHD.
Why do you like ADHD men, Miss Renee? Can you help me with that? Because you a little ADHD.
Because they busy. They busy. My friend, I used to say, man, her husband, I don't know, I think he had ADHD. I mean, that man would get up early in the morning.
Well, don't say he had ADHD. Just say he was busy.
That man, let me tell you, he would get up early in the morning. I'm telling you. He would get up early in the morning, go fishing, come home, clean the fish, fry the fish, go play basketball, come back, start the grilling, wash the car.
But now, it's a difference between ADHD and busy. Because if he was ADHD, he might never finish any of those jobs. He might start them, but he might not finish them. He left home going to go fishing, but he ended up going to wash the car. And then he didn't get the car washed, and he was going to come home and cook, but he forgot to go by the grocery store. Now, that's more ADHD. Because he started doing a whole lot of stuff, but he never did get any of it finished. No dirt under his nails, well-groomed, non-alcoholic, non-smoker. Now, I don't like a man that smoke. But I don't like that either. But I'm not real good with people that smoke, period. And I don't have a problem with you smoking. I just don't want you to smoke around me.
No. I don't, no smoke, period. Because then you go, okay, if you kiss them, that's like you kissing the, I don't like that taste. I don't like that.
Me either. I don't do smokers very well.
No dirt under his nails.
Now, he can drink a little bit. I don't want him to be a every day, 5, 7 days a week, going to get a can of beer. You know, oh hey, I just got to go get me a can of beer. I need a can of beer when I wake up and a can of beer when I go to sleep. You know, I don't want that. But I guess there are mediums, and Debbie just laughed like, where did y'all go to?
The money, most of the time he wanted to stay home and
Eat
a lot.
Eat a lot. And he was older
I'm
than
glad you deciphered that, because I didn't know what he said. Sure, a lot. I don't know what that is. And he was older than me. Well, how much older was he than you, Rhonda?
All right now, Miss Renee, we on that subject again.
Oh, he was on kidney dialysis.
Oh yeah. He can't snore.
Oh.
I don't know, because I snore, because I don't know. I just look, you better go to sleep before me, because it might be me knocking you out the window.
But Miss Lynn, are you one of those snorers that yeah, maybe I need to go to sleep before he go to sleep, okay?
Yeah.
But some people go to sleep, when they go to sleep, as soon as their head hit the pillow, they knocked out. You know?
And I snore more based on how tired I am. If I'm really, really tired, I snore. And then I don't snore. I don't know. I've been told I don't snore all night, but I get that good in there. And then I'm out. So I don't know. But I can't attest to the snoring, because it's probably I probably got that issue.
Now what about, I'm just throwing this in there. What now, this may be too vain. What about his feet? Because I'm gonna tell you.
Are you talking about feet versus no feet?
What you mean?
I mean, he either got feet or he don't have feet.
I'm talking about a man that likes to take care of his feet. I saw so many Father's Day posts this year on Facebook where men were getting pedicures. Did you notice that on Facebook?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. He was about 12 years old. That wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
No. No. I like
I'm tall, dark, and handsome.
Girl, he can be short and dark. Long as the dark is in there.
Do he need to be good looking? And what's your idea of good looking?
Well, you know, looking good is a
personal thing.
Yeah, that's a means of perception. You know, what you think looks good and what you think doesn't. I rarely see any ugly people. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I always and I know people tell me, now, Lena, you know you don't see some ugly people, but I really rarely see people who I think are ugly. I just don't see that. I mean,
well, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was a freshman at Ohio State, right? Mm-hmm. There was a guy there. I'm not even gonna mention his name because he played football, and I don't think he ever went pro. He may have, I don't know. But I had never seen him before. But his reputation preceded himself, and everybody said how ugly he was. One day I was over hanging out with my female friends, and they said he was coming down the hall.
No, you didn't.
And I was scared because everybody had said how ugly he was. Mm-hmm. I had a piece of paper. I just did like this. The whole time I was scared to look at him.
Did you ever look at him?
Never did. Hey. I was scared. But kept saying he was ugly.
I don't. I've had kind of low self-esteem in my life, and one of them was that I wasn't as cute as I wanted to be. So I kind of empathize with that. I don't have nothing against. I look at people's personalities. That's what means more to me, really and truly. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You could take a man that might not be that pleasing to the eye to you, girl. You can take him to the right barbershop. Yeah. Throw that thing on a black t-shirt and a pair of Levi's and some cowboy boots. And all of a sudden, everybody in America want him.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
you see the beauty in him. So I'm not. And then on top of that, let me stop. I really have a preference for dark men, but I like ice cream in all flavors. So I'm not prejudiced against love in another color. Cause I could do another color, but I have a. It's just like you might like
All
now.
these comments are coming. Everybody's got to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, Debbie, that's exactly. I saw these um post on Facebook. He was getting
Mm-hmm.
his Debbie's son getting his feet getting a pedicure. I thought that was great. That was Father's Day. I thought that was great.
I
Then
think.
I was watching YouTube, and the guy was giving himself a pedicure at home. This is how you do it at home. I
Yeah.
thought that was great too.
Yeah. I think that's. I think. I think it's awesome that men get pedicures. Not only that, they're healthy. The older you get, because our circulation is not good. And I think it's really good to go and have them done. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and if me and my man, if he taking me out to a real nice restaurant, and he been changing oil and working on that car and that rugged kind of work all day, but when he come in and get that shower and throw on that Old Spice, I want them hands real clean and pretty. So I don't have a problem with him getting a pedicure and a manicure.
But now Shirley's saying, since I'm married, I have no comments. But Shirley, you should be, well, Miss Lynn, you've been married before, so,
I've been married 2 times.
but you all have me laughing so hard. It's all good.
Yeah, and it's okay, and it's
So
and
when you get married, do you say, okay, he don't have everything I want? Did you say that? Well, he don't have everything I want. There's no
yes,
way anybody can have everything that you want, but
that's true. But he has a lot of what I want. Well, I think the main problem in marriages is that when you first go in and you meet a person, you tell them what you think they want to hear. You show them.
oh, because you have an agenda. You may want to get married, so you want to be desirable to him. So
You
you
want to
tell him
be
what you
desired.
think he may want to hear.
I don't.
I've heard that before
Yeah,
by married people,
I,
even all the way up to the I do. They just be saying whatever the other person want to hear. They think the other person want to hear.
yes, I don't
But
think.
then once you say I do, that dream, whatever,
Yeah.
it's
I don't
over.
think I don't think people get counseled very well, which is why
Right.
I changed the way I counsel people. Yes,
Yeah.
it's it's not about, it's not a cut and dry cookie cutter kind of thing. It's individualized, and it has to be individualized based on the couples. And sometimes that takes a while. Um
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Lynn. You're gonna say
mm-mm,
something because
mm-mm,
I was just gonna say one thing that I think during the marriage counseling. I don't know. I've never gone through marriage counseling. Do they talk about credit and what? Because sometimes the wife can go in thinking that, oh, I'm gonna live in a house, and then
mm-mm.
they not knowing that the man, they know he don't make much, but they thinking that the credit may be good or good enough to purchase a house when
Yes,
actually it's not.
they need to really decide, how are we going to pay bills.
Because he may have all the flashy cars, the nice clothes, the nice place to live, but his credit may be jacked up. But he
Well,
not he may not say anything
and that ain't the
because.
thing. He may not want to share with you.
And what about the men that have kids that don't own all those kids until you get married? Then they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
That
I
kind of
do. I do. There are a lot of things, and a lot of black men, a lot of men, period. Don't let me characterize. A lot of men resist marital counseling
they
because,
do.
yeah,
Yes.
that's because in the past it's been about what you think, what she think. She trying to change me. But actually, in real marital counseling, you concentrate on the two becoming one. You let them know some of the things that they have to do to become one. And you bring out things that maybe they didn't think about.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Couldn't
started
go as
working
well.
on a book, a marital counseling book, and it's pretty good. I think maybe publish
Okay.
one day soon.
Okay.
And a married woman, she need to stay on breast of things too, because we get lax in our marriage.
Yeah, that will happen too, right?
Yeah, I got him. He got me. We ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Well groomed is good looking. I agree with that 100%. Cause not a man who wears jeans that look like they never been washed and sneakers 20 years old and never washed. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he's saving his money still.
No, ma'am. He better take a bath.
So the
Clearly.
one that got the nice jeans
Uh-uh.
that look like they've been washed with some nice shoes, maybe they got the bad credit. Who knows? You know?
Yeah, but cleanliness is next to godliness. We can fix that credit. He might have some kind of mental issue. That boy don't want to take a bath. I need to see you use some soap and water.
Debbie says it's all about how he treats you.
Yes, yes, I
I'm
agree.
thinking about it, and I've seen people. Well, now we're talking about marriage and what you want. What like that's two different things, marriage and what you want. But let me talk about this real quick. I've seen people who dated, got married. Okay, he treated her good the whole time they were dating. When they got married, I'm not saying that he treated her bad, but that's when he put his foot down and said, I'm the man. I'm the head of the house. I'm the leader. You know, like that. That's almost a switcheroo too.
Well, Miss Renee, you remember us talking today about menopause and how women go through changes. Men go through changes too.
They
And
do.
and in our lives, we evolve and we grow. So people have to grow together. There will be hard times, but you just have to be committed to staying together. There are gonna be times you want to kill him and wish you had have killed him. And there are gonna be some times that he wish he had killed you too. But you just have to say, okay, we mad with each other. I'm going ahead and go to bed. I ain't studying her. But tonight she's still my wife. So, but see, today people go into marriages. Hey, if it don't work out, just get out. What
Yeah.
you mean? That's not the vow you took. So if you go into it saying that, that we'll grow together, because the same woman that you are at 25, you're not going to be at 35.
Well, that's true. Now you're true.
And the
People
same
change.
woman you are at 35, you are not going to be at 45. You're going to change and he's going to change. So, you have to learn to grow and respect each other.
Rhonda says that she always liked older men, and she feels that she's short, so she likes taller men than her. And she was saying that two short people together is not a good thing. Now I'm not understanding that, but okay. And but both have personality.
Mm. I could probably get around most physical characteristics. If the person really cared about me, I'll fight for my 4'2" man if he loved me, and I dare you to come to my door talking to my 4'2" man, and you better stay out of my house and out of my man's.
Wow. Okay. So then Rhonda's then saying that she don't men that are shorter than her is not attractive. She's not attractive to shorter men.
A lot of people aren't. But now you have seen weddings where they go both ways.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I understand that it may not feel right, for some people. I think both of my husbands have been very tall men, but it wasn't that I was just out looking for a tall man. I think both of them were probably at least over 6'2", 6'3", and but I wasn't looking for that. That's not what I went looking for. And I probably well anyway, Lord.
Okay.
Both of them married now.
Well, Rhonda, what is the shortest that you will? What's short to you? Is it 5'8"? Is it
Because
the
Rhonda's kind of short. What about the exact same height? Lord, Miss Lynn, not Old Spice. Yeah, girl, Old Spice. Homeboy come in and put that Old Spice on, get that shave, brush them white teeth, and look at me and say, come on, girl, let's go. We gonna walk to the snowball stand and get a snowball. I'm gonna say, let's go. Yeah, he thought enough of me to say, let's go get a snowball. He'll walk somewhere with me. Yeah.
All right. So what about someone
It's
that?
harder. It's harder now though to date at our age, Miss Renee. I don't know how to date. I don't know where to meet men. You know, I would.
Oh, you can meet. There's so many men. I'm telling you.
Miss Renee, you tell me that every day. I ain't seen. I seen some. I saw some. I did. I saw some. I did. But they didn't say
You
nothing.
be. I mean, there's so many single men available.
Where
Really,
are they?
truly. I'm gonna tell you where they at.
What they at? What they at?
They on the Facebook Love program on your Facebook page.
So I need to go to a dating site. That's so much weird. But you know what? I might take you up on that. We might.
Okay, Miss Lynn, okay, take me up on it right now. Go ahead, right now. Pull out your phone and put it on there. Put your profile in there so that I bet you by tomorrow you're gonna have about 10 minutes. I'm telling you.
They're gonna
I'm
be in.
telling you.
They're gonna be in Africa. They're gonna be on another continent.
No, no. Here's how Facebook Love or whatever it's called. This is how it works. They hook you up with your friends on Facebook. They hook you up with the single friends on Facebook. Okay, let's say that Shirley and I are friends, but Shirley got a single male friend out there. They gonna hook me and Shirley's friend up. That's how that works. That's how it works.
What's it called?
It's Facebook date. Facebook Love
And
Dater.
hey Brittany,
Hey, Britt.
I've heard of a lot of women who meet men on dating sites. And I understand the biblical philosophy that says a man that findeth a good woman findeth a good thing. But at the same time, find it. You can't say that he can't find you on Facebook. He can't find
Oh
you
yeah,
on a dating
yeah.
site.
I see. Yeah.
He can find you somewhere. We're gonna hook Miss Lynn up. Oh, she tried
No,
to
that's Rebecca's man. No,
she tried to do
that's
that the other
Rebecca's
night.
man.
Did you see that post she made, Miss Lynn? There's that camper, that Fisher. Did you see that? I saw it, but I didn't say nothing. Hey,
Hey,
Brittany,
Britt.
I'm going to heat up my tea. Just
And
tell
then
me
when you
what
get back, you're gonna sign up on
I sign
Facebook
up. I
dating
sign up.
site. Do
I
that.
know
You're gonna do it tonight in front of us.
I can't find it. I can't find it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how to find it.
What's it called? Facebook what?
You on your Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my son address on there.
Wait a minute. No, you don't do any of that. You don't do any of that.
Oh,
Huh?
I'm on my Facebook page. I don't see nothing about that.
Okay, well, you gotta go in where I don't know where you go in. It looks like a heart. It's a heart. Do you see it?
Mm-mm.
Look, Miss Nan, this is it on my phone. Look. You see the heart?
I see dating.
See this? Look. It's on this page. You got your marketplace, you got your all that stuff.
Let me see if I can find all here.
And then you tell them like, I want them within a 50-mile radius or 10 miles, something. I don't know. Maybe you don't have to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I met that really nice guy. I'm really sold on that program because I met that really nice guy. I'm just not ready yet, but I
So
met
it
that.
worked. So it worked for you. It did. It really did work.
It really did work fast. I mean, fast. Okay. because you have that commonality with them. You share the same friends.
Yeah, I see it. I see
You
it.
see it? Uh-huh. It don't cost a thing. You see it, hit that. That's all. I'm telling you.
Wait, let me try it again.
Go ahead, push it. Push it right in front of us. Go ahead, push it right in front of us, Miss Lynn.
Wait.
I will do it. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. Let me hit this 1,000 and I'm going to push that button. Once I hit the 1,000, I'm going to push the button. Okay? In
Mr.
fact,
Day,
look, let me tell you something. Let me
Mr.
tell
Day,
you something.
you are a
What?
competitor. Once you hit that 1,000, you gonna want to hit that too.
No, let
And
me
you
tell you
gonna
what I'm going to do. Once I hit this 1,000, the guy that I met this Christmas, or it was before Christmas, I'm going to call him back. I'm going to say, you
would
still
it be
about?
married already?
Well, my loss, right? My loss.
But he really was a nice guy, and you met him on Facebook. I'm gonna try it. I pushed it. I pushed it.
You pushed it?
Yes, and I just got to get started, and I'll get started later. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna say after I get finished with this, about when I get hit my goal and I can ease up, then I'll have time. Then I'll be like, his name is Carl, and now if you meet somebody, Carl,
Look, no call, can't do it. But you know what, Mr. J? You are a very strong-willed, competitive person, and I noticed that. And I like that about you, that you're goal-oriented and you stick to
I like that word better. Okay, I like that word better. Okay,
goal-oriented.
yeah, not competitor. I'm not really competing against anyone on YouTube.
Oh
You
no, no,
see
no,
the
no.
other YouTubers come in, I'll be like, hey, post them up,
Oh yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah, I don't mean like that. Maybe I should watch my words. I don't mean like that. But I just think you have a drive to for excellence. And that's why I like you. You know, I have no problem with your drive. None whatsoever. I think a lot of other people need that because I think they get right to their goal and then they don't push hard enough and then they lose their blessing. Cause see, it ain't gonna come easy.
It's not coming easy.
No, no. That's why I told you that I like the fact that you tell YouTubers the truth. This is not an easy job. You are not going to blow up. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Some people do
Yeah.
blow up overnight, but the odds of that is not likely. You know, as a
Yeah.
professional basketball player, you know, the odds of that for a young black male, he could become that. But the
Mm-hmm.
odds of you got to practice, you got to have, and I like
Yeah.
the fact that you work your craft. You know,
But
you
here's the thing about that's just my characteristic, and I think everybody's kind of like this. When you know what you want, you don't need anybody to join in with you.
yeah,
I know myself when it's something that I really truly wanted, I did it. I didn't have to ask any questions. I don't care what it looked like to anybody else, but I was most successful during that time. When I went to barber college, I didn't ask anybody, you think I should go to barber college?
yeah,
No.
yeah,
The offer was made. I thought to myself about it when I made up my mind. I didn't care that most people don't respect female barbers. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Especially when you don't even know what, the clippers and all that. That didn't bother me. That's what I was going to do. When I went away to college, same thing. When I went away to college, well, Sylvia works at Governor State, used to, retired. But when I went to Governor State to major in health administration, people told me they weren't accredited, be careful, be cautious, all of that. That didn't bother me. I knew exactly I wanted a degree in health administration. I knew that 10 years before I even started. So I knew that. I went and I didn't stop until I had that master's. And then that was, so I was focused. When I decided it's time to have children, I was like, okay, I gave myself till 42. I said, if I don't have children by then, I'll probably adopt. Okay. But when it was time, when it was time when I conceived, I didn't say I need to get married or I'm embarrassed or no, my children were wanted. They weren't oops. They were not oops, baby. Okay. And I didn't ask anybody else their opinion about it. So same thing with you too. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I don't want to get on my soapbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's okay. I like that drive in people. And I know that in order for you to be successful in a marriage, you're going to have somebody with that same type drive. So, because you're going to need somebody to understand the passion that's in you. And
Yeah.
the only way they're going to truly understand it is if they have it themselves, or their mama was passionate, or their daddy was passionate, or something like that. But
That's McKay. McKay, this is a grown folk conversation. McKay, 7 years old.
oh, okay.
That's not Brittany. That's McKay. That's like that. Oh, you took her phone. What? You took mom's phone? Give it back to her, McKay. Google dating sites.
I might look at, but
No, but this one I know. I had success with this guy. I'm gonna just say this thing, and the guy was really nice. I'm gonna have to be honest with you.
yeah. I was in I tell her all the time, Miss Lynn, she is a go-getter. She is. Miss Renee's a go-getter, and I like that. I like people who are original. I love Miss Rhonda. Miss Rhonda is a bodybuilder.
Yeah, yeah. She didn't ask
Women
anybody. Should I start it?
that
No,
are bodybuilders. And she work her trade, and she promotes her trade, and she not embarrassed by it. She said, hey, here I am. I'm a bodybuilder. And
yeah,
I love her for that.
yeah.
I enjoy people who are innovative, know what they like, and they're go-getters.
And here's the thing about Rhonda, okay? That passion that you're talking about, her bodybuilding and all that. Like I told you, she's just not a bodybuilder. She places. She places.
Yes.
She wins.
Yes, she
She's
does.
like first place.
She
Okay, but
competes and she
but the
wins.
thing about it, I like about Rhonda also is that when she competes, she may have to travel far away.
She does.
Rhonda don't have transportation, okay, but she find a way there. See, that's that, I'm gonna do it
Yes.
no matter what, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
She does it.
Yes. And it doesn't matter what obstacles are in my way.
Exactly.
I'm gonna overcome, because all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called into his purpose. And she knows what her purpose is, and she loves it. And I like
Mm-hmm.
Miss Rhonda because she does. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's awesome. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
I, I respect Miss Purdue. She's in real estate, in a
Mm-hmm.
cutthroat industry in
Mm-hmm.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Illinois, and
Wow.
successful at it. I mean, and there are a lot of people trying to get into real estate, and they give up on their dreams. And now your passion, I gotta have a passionate man too. If you love me, don't tell me we couldn't get together because my children and your children ain't got nothing to do with me and you.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yes. If you live in Alaska and I live in Louisiana, let's see what we can do to meet in the midpoint. There is nothing, ain't no mountain high enough if you love me enough. I
I
can't.
feel that too. I feel that too, Miss Linden.
Yes,
Then
Lord.
then some things we gotta separate ways right now.
That's
Cause
right.
I don't
That's
feel
right.
that same passion in you.
Yes.
And I don't want a man. Now I say I don't want a man. Hasn't happened to me, but I've heard this. The woman say, I love you, and the man say, I know you do.
Uh,
Okay, I don't want that. No, I want him to say, I love you too.
yeah.
you
But
know?
I want you to want me enough to do whatever it takes. If and I know that means compromise on my part also.
Okay.
I can compromise. Okay. And I just believe that if a man really wants you, if he really, really wants you,
Yeah,
he gonna do what he got to do to get you.
he gonna do it. He
That's right.
gonna do it.
And not compromise who he is.
Right.
He don't have to
But
compromise who he is. I want him to be who he is.
But I
want
think,
you to
but on our part as the woman, we have to recognize
That's true.
that he is
That's
doing that. That
that's true.
he is doing what he have to do.
That's true. I do.
Because he may not know how to do everything. You
That's
know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
I
And
can't think of anything right now, but
yeah, I can respect that. I can respect that. I have 13 wins out of 13 and only 1/3 place. All the others are first and second place. Girlfriend been doing it up. I mean, how many grandmas can
and
say
she
that?
traveled all over. She just not local. She
Yeah.
traveled all over to compete.
I think it's wonderful. I think it is awesome, and I think she deserves a special kind of person. Um,
In
I
fact, Rhonda, send me a picture of you lifting something. And then I'm gonna use it as my backdrop, okay?
yeah, and another thing I got to have in a man.
Yeah, see, she been to nationals and the world.
Yes, I got to be able to tell you the truth. I can't. Hey, Trucker's Life.
Hey, Trucker's Life.
I can't feel like that there's something about me that if I told you, you gonna hate me. I got to be able to
Oh
be
yeah,
real with you.
yeah, yeah.
I got to be able
Well,
to tell you it took me 5 years, 5, 6. I need to tell you it took me 8 years to get out of college. I wasn't always the smartest cookie in the bunch, but I kept working till I got it.
yeah,
I need to be able to tell you the truth about
yeah.
who I am, and you respect me. So because a lot of times in my life and in my relationships, I spent. I'm only talking about me. I spent a lot of time trying to be what I knew that man wanted, and I sold myself short.
Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda.
Yes,
Well, let me tell you, okay, I need to be able to tell the man I need to be honest with him, okay? I need him to accept that, but sometimes I need him to lie a little to me too. I need him to lie, meaning if I put on a dress that just don't look right, I need him to say, baby, that dress makes you look so good. Okay. He just hears that.
but if he really love you, the dress will look good. Now he might be able to tell you, I like dress number B instead of dress number C. But if he really love you, that dress look good on you. Truckers life say I'm not the brightest bowling ball in the knife drawer.
Okay, Trucker's Life.
The brightest bowling ball. I don't even know if he want to get in this conversation.
Oh, you know he want to get in it. He want to get in it. He want to get in it.
He want to get in it.
He wants to get in it.
I got to heat up my tea. Go ahead, Miss Renee.
All right, I need to go get me something to drink.
No.
Go heat up your tea. This is exactly why we men go insane. What you mean? We telling you exactly what we want.
Let me tell you what I don't think you want. I don't know if you want this conversation. It's a lot of ladies out here tonight. I don't know if you want this conversation. Hi, Brian, Diamond Painted, Elliot.
Okay, let me go over to this Trucker's Live. All righty then.
How you doing, Brian?
Hey, Brian. We got your poster, your artwork up.
Yay! Hi. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still feeling with this computer. I was trying to hit chat.
And
I got it. Can you still see me?
well, I'm over here on YouTube right now. So I can't see anybody.
Oh, I thought that's where I was.
I'm getting ready to I see we got I want to start posting some of the links to the YouTube channels to make it easy for you guys to get to. What? What the world? What? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. So you gotta go over to YouTube. You have to be in YouTube. I can't be on StreamYard to do this. Okay, so I gotta go over to YouTube. And then I have to.
Well, Brian says he's doing well. And Debbie said that that's very nice art. That Brian's doing. Are you gonna post those? Am I allowed to say those, or do I need to be quiet?
What's that?
That Debbie said to Brian that was some very nice art.
Debbie said it? Huh?
Yes, and then Brian told Debbie, "Thank you, Debbie, very much."
Oh, can you post those? You mean like that?
I don't know.
Okay. Wait a minute, Trucker's wife. Where'd you go? Trucker's got something to say. What is your email, Miss Renee? Ms. Renee the Barber at Gmail. Ms. MS Renee RENEE the Barber at Gmail. Where'd you go, Trucker? Miss Lynn, what are you doing?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm waiting on you.
Well, I'm gonna give you somebody to talk.
All right.
Somebody gotta talk. Turn it down, Trucker.
All right. I got something to say about you women and what you tell your men and what you expect from your men. Right?
No.
All right. I'm a couple thousand miles away, so I feel safe.
You can't talk.
I'm nowhere near Chicago, so I feel safe. Right?
Okay.
Don't expect us to lie only once.
Only one?
You know, if you want me to tell you look good in that dress, I'm going to take that and run. I'm going to lie about everything that night.
She gonna look good in everything.
You know, one time
never gonna say never gonna say.
Now, I do agree that one, there are times when it is absolutely required to lie, and for a man is to make sure you don't get in trouble even more. You know,
I want my man to tell me if the dress tell me.
Well, I know for a fact, from my point of view, that when I'm in a relationship with a woman, I'm in completely. And she is the focus, so it's not really a lie when I tell her, you know, she's the best thing for me. You know, so
that's right. Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what you. Who kept the thing up like that? Is that me? Oh, that is me. Yeah. Is that me? Is that me? I get some feedback every time I talk.
That's you. Feedback. No, that's both of us.
Yeah.
All
right.
Where are you?
I am still in Washington State. I got here Friday at about 2:30. The weekend I wasn't going to get a load. Today I was supposed to, quote unquote, have a load. Going from Washington back down to Los Angeles. But they can't seem to get their paperwork right, so I basically have done nothing all day.
You still waiting on that load?
I'm still waiting on a load, yep. But that's the nature of truck driving, you know. It's like the military. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah. Tucker, you got me on.
You what?
When I talk, I'm getting feedback.
Are you getting an echo from me?
Yeah.
Now let me find my earphones here, and we'll try to eliminate that.
All right. So
let me grab these.
in my app. Right here. Okay.
Okay. Before I do that, let me grab my dessert.
Man, what you got in that refrigerator?
You don't you worry about what I got going on in the refrigerator. Miss Nosy. I swear. I swear.
Look
Some
at in your
people
refrigerator.
don't look at that mess. You know, that's why it's got to be defrosted and emptied out and replaced with all new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna work on my dessert here.
What you making?
I'm just making a quick little banana split. You know, got a banana, got some Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Well,
I'm
I
not fat
say
enough.
what?
So this is what we're doing.
I say you ain't the only one that got a little bit of treat. Look what we got.
Yeah, I tell you, 45-pound bag of popcorn. Come on.
This isn't just popcorn, honey. This
No.
ain't just popcorn.
Oh, I know how you girls roll.
This from Gary. The best popcorn in
You see
Chicago.
that? You see that? That's the Chicago mix.
Yeah, man. There's many things about Chicago food that I do like. The one thing I can't stand, which I'm probably going to get crucified for, is your guys' propensity to put a salad on your hot dogs.
Ooh.
No, that sounds like Cleveland to me.
The only time I've seen you putting pickles and tomatoes and celery seed is from you people in Chicago.
And
You
I'm
know how
telling
you know how to
you,
do.
this will be one of our next stop. I need a hot dog with it all on it. Tomatoes, pickles, lettuce,
no, 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 no,
sauerkraut.
no, no. It's a hot dog, and if you want a salad, you put the salad on the side. You don't combine the two.
I say put it on the hot dog bun.
That
With some mustard. Miss
no,
Renee got me all messed up eating this
I mean
popcorn.
that is like eating a chocolate eclair with cheese whiz on it. I
Oh
mean,
no,
come on. Yeah. That's what it's like for me. It's like this Baltimore boy likes his salad separate.
No. Now, have you ever had a what is that, Debbie? A link with the coleslaw on it? That's Cleveland. That's a Cleveland thing.
Nope.
That sounds so good. Where can we get some of them, Miss Renee? We
Gotta
can
go to
there
Cleveland
tomorrow.
for that.
No, we ain't going to Cleveland. They gotta have a hot dog truck or something around
Yeah,
here
they do. We gotta find. I know where one, Al.
No.
with a hot dog. I want everything on it and just a little bit of sauerkraut. Just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I like my hot dogs basic. Mustard and onion. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's good. Mustard and onion. That's
Just
good.
just simple and plain, straightforward mustard and onion. I'm out the door. You give me
What
5 or
you
6
talking
of those
about?
and I'm happy.
Yellow mustard or
No, no,
Dijon?
no, no, no,
What?
no, 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 no. Yellow mustard is for children.
Oh no, I gotta have me some yellow mustard.
Brown, spicy, deli style mustard with some actual flavor to it. The yellow mustard is, that's
Have you all
that.
ever mixed mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard together?
Not the
Yeah.
mayonnaise. I will take like Gould's mustard, 3 parts of that, 2 parts of your favorite ketchup, and as much black pepper as it can hold. You mix all that together. You dip your French fry in that. There you go. That's good.
Mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard together is really good, Miss Renee. It is.
Mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard.
Yeah, mix it together. Put it on
For
your
what? For your hot dog or for your French fries?
hot dogs, hamburgers, fish fries, fish, chicken. Put a little hot sauce in it. It's really
There we go.
good. Just a little
Y'all
bit.
eating? I mean, oh my goodness! Now you want to show us what you got. Now you want to show us what you got. Everybody got snack. We having a snack break. Okay.
Everybody.
I gotta go get some ice. I'll be right back.
You know, I work too hard not to have good food. You know, I
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Me either.
I don't drink. I've never done drugs.
Never done drugs. Well,
I've never done any of those. But you know, the
not
you
the
know
hard stuff.
the only quote vice I have is food. You
Yeah.
know, no, they say there's 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Well, I always say there's 6 deadly sins because gluttony that's the only one that actually keeps you alive. So it can't be all that bad.
It can't be all that bad.
Yeah.
So, when you're waiting for your loads, you can just get caught up on your rest, clean your truck, la da da.
Well, because when you know how it is when you're moving around, bustling, things just get stacked over here and stacked over there, and
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah. I'll get to that later when I have a moment. So like I said, I got here. This is North Bend, Washington,
Okay.
which is a little bit east of Seattle
Okay.
and a little bit west of Snoqualmie Pass on I-90.
Okay.
It's in the mountains. It's fairly peaceful, but it's a truck stop, so trucks always coming and going all times of day and night. But I got here at about 2:30 on Friday. My main office is in Minnesota, so Central Time. So when I get here at 2:30, it's 4:30 there. It's like, okay, well, they're already looking for a load, but at the same time, it's late in the day. It's Friday. There's probably much not going to be anything. So settle down for the weekend, do a lot of video editing, straighten out my cargo boxes, my equipment boxes, try to put things a little bit more order so that the first time I use it, they're all messed up again. But par for the course. But I did a little bit of construction today. I built me a little shelf for one of my equipment boxes, just to give myself a little bit more organization.
Okay.
Which I'm not trying to be Mr. Fantastic woodworker. I mean, if I had the time and the tools, I could make something really high quality. But like I say, just drill some holes, cut some wood, screw it together, bang, done. But other than that, it's just okay, I need to fix that. I need to move this over here. I need to wind that up. I need to put this away. I need to put a little doohickey on this so it works properly. And otherwise, just lay around, read a book, stuff my face. But
I bet the scenery there is nice.
well, Friday afternoon when I got here, nice and sunny. Today, nice and sunny. All weekend, miserable, cloudy. I mean, I have a mountain right in front of my truck. I can only see a third of it all weekend because the clouds were that low. So all I did was went and got some ribs.
Oh, that look good.
Oh my goodness, you don't pull out the
Are those baked beans?
No, I got some. I got ribs. I got the sauce on the side,
Okay.
and I got a couple pieces of cornbread.
Let me see that again.
So
Good.
I picked up a half a rack of good old plain old pork ribs, and
Now, where'd you
when
get that from?
well, there's a little place right over here on the other side of the road called Hammer Lane Barbecue and Burgers. I'd been to this truck stop about a dozen times previously, but I never stayed here over the weekend. So because I'm going to defrost this, I've been eating down the refrigerator, so I really don't have a lot of food on the truck. So I said I'm just going to go over here and give it a try. But
Yeah,
like
'cause
what?
you normally don't eat out.
Yeah, but what I do whenever I go someplace new, I always get it, whatever it is, without sauce.
Okay.
Because my way of approaching it, if they can't do the basic part of it correctly, and
Yeah.
they slather it with a sauce, it's not worth it. It
Yeah,
has to be it has to be good without the sauce.
I can agree with that.
You know, you know
That's
how many times have you gone somewhere? Hey, let me try the fish sandwich, and they got a pound of tartar sauce on it. You can't even taste the fish.
yeah.
It's like
Right.
no, I want to taste the fish, see if it's worth it. I'm
Yeah.
not buying a
I,
tartar sauce sandwich. I'm buying a fish sandwich.
yeah. I don't
Now,
put anything on my fish. I
Yeah,
don't even want ketchup or
let me
tomato.
just mention this. I put
mustard.
up I just put Brian Diamond's painting Elliot's link there. So just tap that link in the comment section. It'll take you over to his page. It's easier if you cannot find him.
Yeah.
I did that too. This trucker's life. I'll put your link up there. Okay,
Oh, I
just tap.
appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Okay. What's Debbie saying? Well, you
Miss
are.
Shirley
Wait,
said,
I already said that. This is what Debbie said. Polish boys with coleslaw French fries. Coleslaw French fries with roast beef is called a Polish girl. Oh, Polish
Well,
girl.
Debbie, where's Debbie from?
Cleveland.
Oh, she's from Cleveland. Okay, well, see, I'm from Baltimore. We have a bit of a Polish background, and there was a restaurant that had been around for a long time, but it kind of has fallen out, called Polak Johnny's. You want to talk about a Polish sausage made right the Baltimore way? That's the only place you could go.
you put the French fries on top of the hot dog, on top of the dog.
Now that's not a Baltimore thing. You know, that's not a Baltimore thing.
And
If you got fries, you throw it off to the side.
I probably could just a little bit, but I
Yeah.
like that coleslaw on it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's some good stuff.
That coleslaw and onions. Woo.
Now I gotta try this roast beef. I don't even eat meat. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't even eat this stuff. Okay,
I
but
just say, girl, you
huh?
don't eat what?
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna put that weight back on. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Sylvia
that's
rolling her eyes.
that's
Sylvia
real,
rolling her
Sylvia.
eyes.
That's right, Sylvia. That's very mean of them not to share.
I did like that, Sylvia. I said, here, Syl. I said, here,
Hey, Miss Sylvia, I love you. I'm gonna save you some, girl.
Syl.
I'm rolling this bag up, and
All right,
tomorrow you call me when you come this way, and you can have some of my popcorn.
where can I get that? Because I would like to try that.
Or you can order online.
I can, but do they do it where? Is there a place where you can get it absolutely fresh right out of the machine?
Uh-huh. They have several locations downtown. We went to the one on the south side on 87th Street.
87th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Miss
Shirley
Shirley,
saying she'll see us in the morning. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Shirley, for joining us. I'm glad you came out. Good to know that you're okay.
Yes.
Shirley, we're gonna hook up with you soon too. Okay.
cause the police was come, the popos was about to come to your house for a
Um,
wellness check.
Rhonda, you post. I appreciate you posting the links, but I'm not sure who the links are for.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, Miss Sylvia. You call me tomorrow. I'm saving you some of this popcorn.
If truckers is right. I mean, you already know you can't eat this like this. We gotta get Sylvia her own bag.
That's true.
Mm,
It gotta be warm coming out.
Is that a link about Rhonda? Is that one that she does she have a YouTube? Is she on a YouTube video?
No, I asked her to post some links, but you gotta post their name with the link, Miss Rhonda, so we know who you're talking about.
you know, I might be able to get into that Target right there, but that'd be hard to get in there.
Which Target?
Right on the north side of from on 87th.
I
Let's
don't know
see,
which Target you're talking about.
on 87th Street.
If it's
What?
the street we went on today, he probably would have a hard time getting his truck out.
What is this? Cottage Grove Avenue, and 87th.
Yes.
I might be able to get into that Target, but that
And then walk over there.
yeah, just walk right on over there.
Because
I didn't see no
it
Target. Was the Target over
probably
That's what Google says. You know, you got the Walgreens. Let's see, what is it? Star Beauty Supply. You got the Walgreens, and then the Target is up behind that.
there? Miss Renee, that's what we had said we were gonna do today was go to the beauty supply store. We didn't go there.
because it's in Maywood. It's
Um.
way it's not in that location where we are.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like
Um,
I said, you know, I I I spend more time, you know, over near Skyway, or the Skyway Bridge, Skyline Bridge.
mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
spend more time in that area of town, you know, doing furniture and carpet delivery. So, you know, I
It's man, you know where that is. That's like off of Stony Island, maybe off of Stony, if not, maybe on the I-50, I mean 94. I don't know, but we were on there and it cost us $5. And I said we ain't going back on that thing anymore.
I don't understand. The state of Illinois and these surrounding states, they collect a lot of money.
well,
The,
my
I can't understand why the highways are so bad.
well, California's worse.
Is it?
Believe me, California is the worst state to drive in. At least for a truck driver, it is. You know, A, the roads are bad.
Really?
B, we're stuck at 55 miles an hour instead of highway speed like everybody else is. And as long as California is from bottom to top, it takes forever to get through.
Do they have tolls like they do here?
Uh, Not that I'm aware of in the places I've been to, but previous companies, I always had a easy pass, so I didn't worry about the tolls.
Yeah.
The company I'm with now, because we do heavy haul, we are restricted from being on toll roads. Period. So we just avoid those. So, you know,
Mm.
when I deal with Chicago, I stay on 94 or I go way out. You know,
I
I
don't think we have any in Mississippi.
no, I don't remember any.
I don't think
Florida, the Northeast, Chicago. You know, a little bit in Kansas, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, because they have them in Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. I
Yeah,
do know.
yeah. I-80, I-90. You know,
I don't think we have not one. I've never seen one. That doesn't mean it's not there, but
well,
I've seen one in Mississippi.
nah,
Well,
not really.
I know the toll roads, like in Indiana and Ohio, even though you pay, they're real smooth.
Yeah,
They're real smooth.
they're usually a little bit better. Like I say, you know, well, as far as Mississippi, the most fun I ever had, you know, just walking around, was down in Gulfport.
I told Miss Renee about the Mississippi Gulf Coast and the casinos and the
It
beaches.
it Yeah, I was there at the port delivering some big huge rolls of paper, like 9 foot tall, 5,000 pound rolls of paper,
At the
and
Wow.
end, at the end of Highway 49 and
yep,
Highway 90.
yep, and you
Yeah,
know I had to wait for an escort to go into the port facility, and
right.
I had to wait 2 days for that escort.
Wow.
So I walked up and down from one end to the other of Gulfport, all along the beaches and whatnot, through the marinas. It was nice. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
The water is not near as pretty as it used to be before Hurricane Katrina.
Oh yeah,
Before Katrina, it was a lot bluer. It's kind of rough now, but in some places along the beaches, it's nice.
yeah. There was a small town I stopped at. I cannot remember the name. Uh, it was outside of Jackson, and it was just like it was one of those little the stereotypical picturesque. You see it in the movies. You know,
North or south?
I think it was just a little bit northeast. There's a tiny bit northeast, if I remember correctly. But it was that classic Americana town. You had the square, all the buildings surrounding the square, town hall, the main church, and then everything lied out from outside that. It's like, and that was another fun place to walk around in Mississippi. Just walk around, see the sights. The people have been there forever. Everybody knew everybody. You could walk down the side of the road. Hey, how you doing? And everybody gave you a wave.
Everybody speaks.
Yeah.
They pass by your house, they wave,
Oh yeah.
they blow at you. It's a fun place. And we just removed the Confederate flag. Woo!
I'm surprised it hadn't been done sooner, but
Me too, but I'm glad.
well, it's always been a bone of contention for a lot of people.
It has.
See, I guess because I'm from Maryland, we are kind of on that line between being considered Southerners and Northerners at the same time. A lot of Marylanders look at it like, well, I can understand their point, and then on the other hand, big deal. It's
Big deal.
we're in that weird kind of space. We're so close to DC. We get a lot of that garbage coming out of there.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be associated with it.
Yeah.
Even though the land came from Maryland, we just don't want to be associated with DC.
Look at 3LLA.
Her baby gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a touchy subject, but
Yep.
I'm glad they took it down. It's a real touchy subject.
Yeah.
I think every Sunday, everybody ought to have Sunday dinner with somebody you don't know.
I think that would be a wise thing to do.
I think that would be so awesome if every Sunday people could have Sunday dinner with somebody that you don't know anything about and really get to know them.
We had that in the village of Madison, but we didn't do it every Sunday. It was once a month. It was called the diversity dinner, and it was 5 communities. And each time you meet, it'd be one person to represent each community. Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
I remember going to socials, which was sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
I
remember socials.
I mean, I'm just approaching 50, but even in my short life, I still remember, being able to go to a small town and dealing and having that, and like you said, being able to sit down and talk to somebody, to listen to somebody tell me something about their life from a time before I was born.
Oh yeah.
When I remember when I was, let's see, 79 to 80, so I was about 8 or 9 years old, listening to this old grandma, just going on about everything that she had experienced in her life. And the funniest thing about her, she did not let her husband get away with a damn thing. He was, he was there, and out of his, he had the suit on, the vest, he was dressed to the nines, the old codger kind of guy. But she, he went into his jacket and pulled out a little flask. I'm sure it had some whiskey or some moonshine. And he took a little nip, and she turned around and let him have it. And I'll always remember that. I mean, she must have been about 95, almost 100, and she was still on top of her game. It was fun to see. Brian, yes, sir. I've been through Charleston, Greenville. I spent a lot of time down near Piedmont. Piedmont's a big area. I've spent a lot of time out. I've been all the way out to the Low Country, out to the coast, Kill Devil Hills. A little bit of Cape Fear I've been around, but I've been all over the state. North Carolina, a little bit more than South Carolina. But Charleston, yeah. Charlottesville. I've been in all 48 states, but almost all over the place. I've been to places I never even thought could exist on this planet.
Miss
You
Renee,
know,
I'm tired of chewing, but this stuff's so good.
yeah, yeah.
My
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna try to find me some of that.
my jaw's right here, tired of chewing, but girl, this stuff's so good.
No, you can't. You can't. What's that popcorn called? What is it called? Help me out, Ella. Somebody from Chicago. It comes in a bag. It doesn't compare to Garrett's. Garrett's is
Um,
got it. Um,
Redenbacher. Redenbacher.
no,
No, Orville Redenbacher. That's just that's
Orville
average stuff.
Redenbacher.
why?
Orville Redenbacher.
No,
No,
no. It's already made
that's your
okay.
run of the mill stuff.
I'm tired of chewing, but girl, this stuff's so good.
It burns the calories right off.
Oh my God, it's good.
I told you.
Look
Well,
at it.
Miss Lynn wasn't going to get a jumbo bag. She wasn't going to get a jumbo bag. She was going to get a smaller bag. And I said, I think you need to get a jumbo bag.
Have you
She
Yeah,
ended
eaten
up
all of
getting one.
yours? Have you eaten all
Huh?
of yours? Have you eaten all of yours?
I'm still eating.
Oh, see, I still got a lot.
you got to stop hanging around with her. She's a bad influence.
No, she's not. She's a good. You know what? I can't complain about nowhere she's taking me. I because I have enjoyed every place we've gone.
There you go. That's the key.
I have enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to some more. Now tomorrow, look, now tomorrow, where we going?
I don't know, but there's so many places in Chicago to do and see. And now with the pandemic, it's really hard. I was saying that we went over to Albany's candy store and it was closed. The inside, they had the curbside pickup, but it's nothing like going inside with the chocolate fountain, 2 floors, chocolate fountain,
Now
all the candy, like a sea of candy.
is that the one on US 30?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The last time I went through there, going east, I went past it, and I wanted to stop in there, but every time I'm in the area, I'm working, so I just don't have the time to stop. And it's not just easy to swing a 75-foot truck into anywhere I want. So
I
You
would think
want
it would
some?
be.
Let me try and find it for you. Brian, let me try to find the link and I'll post it.
well, Brian, if you want something really good, get some Maryland crab cakes.
That sounds good.
Man, that's one of the 4 things I miss about Baltimore and Maryland. And they're all food related. Yeah, of course, right? One is a good Maryland crab cake. 2, a snowball, crushed ice with some sweet syrup on top. That's summertime to me. 3, a Pollock Johnny's Polish sausage and Royal Farms fried chicken, which every time I'm back in the Mid Atlantic area, I have to get a box of that.
Hey, Ann Van.
And Dan is here. And Dan says hello. And oh, and changed your profile.
I love that little koala. Is that a koala? No,
Yeah, it's koala.
that's a
That
koala.
look like a koala.
Yeah.
Hey, Ann Van. I miss you,
Okay,
girl.
Brian, this is the online site for Garrett's if you like to order some popcorn.
And look what Miss Renee got me eating.
But I'm gonna just say this: once you get your popcorn, Brian, just pop it in the microwave for not long, like 5 seconds, just to 15 seconds to kind of warm it up a little bit.
I can heat this up.
Yeah, but if you heat it up, honey, go on. I warned you. I warned you.
Like I said, you're a bad influence.
Debbie says crab cakes. Yum. You like cakes, Deb?
Yeah, I posted the link up there.
Up where?
on the chat.
What link? Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
The
to get your crap. This is how you get you can order them online.
Yes. Now, unfortunately, they're much more expensive ordering them online, but you will love them. They are simply the best crab cake in Maryland, and that's hard to say. You have to work real hard to be the best in Maryland.
We don't know why there's an echo. I think I have an echo too.
It means that somebody, it may be me. Let me check and see. I gotta go over to YouTube. It's not me.
I'm not getting any echo.
Miss, I think I am, but I know Miss Renee is because I hear her echo.
You
You
hear
turn
my
it.
echo?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. You use that microwave. It screwed everything up.
Who? I didn't have a microwave. That was Lynn.
That's what I'm saying. She screwed it up for everybody.
I messed everybody's stuff up. And
Uh,
Van,
Yeah.
and Van, what you doing tonight? What you still doing up?
that sounds amazing. You a foodie too?
How could you not be?
Talking about Brian said he a foodie. Who said I'm echoing? What the world is going on here?
I don't know because
Thank you.
it's echoing.
Wait a minute. Who says and Van says I'm echoing, but I'm gonna come out of all of YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, am I echoing?
I'm not.
Impossible.
I'm not getting it.
Impossible. Who? What,
Well,
Lynn? What are you talking about?
well, Ella, I got. Trust a local Baltimore boy. I got about 28 to 30 spots. If you really want to eat in Maryland, that I could tell you about.
Well, yeah,
Because
Ella needs to know.
because
Because
I know them all. There ain't a place that serves food that I don't know about.
Debbie said her grandson live in Maryland, and he said the seafood is good.
Well, it's not as good as it used to be.
Ella, you want to get a crab cake?
Ella
Can I
Brown,
go to? Can she go to Baltimore and get it?
Well, it's on the outskirts of. It's on the out. It's on the Baltimore Beltway, where G&M Lounge is at, which is the best crab cake.
Ella,
The
go
Can
se-
you?
Ella, put me one in a little Ziploc bag. Drop that in the
No,
mail.
no. Tyler got to come back home. Just send it home with Tyler. Send two, one for me, one for them.
Damn.
And who
well,
else ever wants one? Um,
I
Trucker's like,
forgot
did you
Tyler was
put the
coming
link
back.
up there
yes, I
for the
did.
crab cake? Is that
Yep.
the one in Baltimore, Maryland?
Yes, the
All right,
best
Ella,
crab cake. The best crab cakes in Maryland.
slow up, Lynn. Slow up.
Girl, this popcorn killing me.
Jeez. Just to eat it, not inhale it.
I know, but it's killing me, but it's so good.
Ann said she been working.
I'm glad she working this summer, not me. I really did want that extra money.
I'm kind
But
of glad I'm not working either.
but I wouldn't give up we have had a ball.
Miss Lynn, I think you on YouTube. Somebody is on YouTube, not StreamYard. Somebody is on YouTube.
I'm
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Okay, well, click off. You need to be on StreamYard.
No, take it back. Sorry. Please, I'm on StreamYard. Because I had to come in through StreamYard.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let me start over. Because I got an echo too. I hear it a little bit. Miss Renee,
Yeah.
I come on to YouTube. I find you on YouTube. And then when I find you on YouTube, I hit the link. And when I hit the link takes me to StreamYard.
Yep.
And that's the way
So,
I come in.
so you may have two tabs up. One tab may say YouTube, and one tab says StreamYard. You gotta come out of X out YouTube,
Miss
right?
Renee,
I don't know.
this is the way I do it every night.
do I hear an echo? I don't know.
I don't know you. You know, I don't know. I'm just an intern. I'm just an intern.
Okay. I'm gonna note that intern. I'm gonna note it. Okay.
I'm just an intern. Yeah, right.
Learning what to do so that I can do my own YouTube channel. I'm just.
Yeah, Ann says I'm no. Debbie says I'm still echoing.
You are, and me too, a little bit.
Yeah, you know, you
Well,
the two of you are like Thelma and Louise. I'm waiting for you two to go off the cliff.
okay. Who got YouTube still open?
No, not me.
Y'all acting.
Don't blame me. I didn't do it.
All right. So Ann says I love fresh scallops. So can Ann get the scallops from this place too, Trucker?
I don't remember them doing scallops, but if you want scallops, you need to go down to one of the restaurants right on the bay, on the eastern shore, Worcester County. You know, down into the old fishing ports. That's where you're going to get it good.
Okay,
But
let me try this because Brian's saying maybe I need to use my headset. All I got are these.
I'm gonna have to use mine too.
I don't know. You got some?
Yeah, somewhere.
yep, and here's the website for it. And they've been around for well over 30 years. And every single time I've been there, and you get a crab cake sandwich. Okay, so regular white bread. The crab cake is it basically fits your hand. You know, basically
Wow.
like that. And it is,
I still hear an echo.
too many people, you know, too many people, they put too much stuff in the crab cake, and you just have enough binder just to, hold it together. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Ooh, this sound good.
Damn.
This sound real good.
Y'all
Yeah.
cracking me up.
But
I
but
feel like I'm at the movies. That's how I'm feeling like I'm at the
but you
movies.
still echoing,
I
and me too,
know.
and me too.
I swear, you troublemakers.
Hello, Fish, you got it?
Yeah.
I'm on
And say
YouTube.
she on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, you just remember,
No,
you
but
can be on either one, but you can only have one of those tabs open. That's what causes the echo.
yeah. So, Miss Lynn, are you on YouTube? Do
Miss
you see?
Renee, I don't
I know.
know. I
Okay,
don't know.
look at the top. Do you have StreamYard and YouTube?
No, ma'am. I got StreamYard.
That's the only tab that's open up there.
That's the only one I see. I see a little red camera, and then I see StreamYard.com. I tell you what, I'm gonna get out and come right back. Watch this.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna see if that helps. It might help.
Okay.
What do I do with the damn thing? Ah.
Mom, it's something with you.
I think Ella's been saying that for years.
I think so too. I think so too.
Yeah, come on. I'm sure you've heard it more than once. Mother.
Yeah, your fault. It says, Renee, you are echoing too. Yeah. What? Yeah, I hear the echo. I hear it.
Well,
Do you hear it now? Yeah, I hear it.
and I just hear a little bit of empty room sound, like you're in an empty room, but that's all I hear. But I will be
Tucker,
doing an.
You have two tabs up.
Well, to let everybody know, I'm going to be doing an experiment. I'm going to be trying to make my ramen noodles and ramen soup this next weekend. Once I do that experiment, then I'll be doing a live stream making it. So I got my Japanese soup stock. ready to go.
So that'll be Sunday.
Maybe it's
You gotta
depending.
do your.
It's depending on how the noodles come out on Saturday, either Friday or Saturday when I do my first batch, because I got to make sure the recipe. I understand how to make the recipe with the pasta maker instead of by hand like I used to do. So, because normally all these ingredients on here, I would get the raw ingredients and make it, but being in a truck, I got to make the compromises.
What's in there?
Well, okay, so it comes in a little bag like this. So you just put that like a tea bag. So it's got a couple types of fish. It's got mushrooms. It's got seaweed. And like I said, this here is the closest I can possibly get.
Ooh, I forgot about my blood sugar.
And she
Okay.
keeps
Round the top.
as she keeps eating. Yeah, but like I said, normally I would do this all by fresh ingredients, but now they have these with a pack. I just throw it in and make the soup stock with that, and then of course I got to make the noodles, which I got the proper I got the proper alkaline ingredient for that, so I can make the noodles. I can make the noodles right. I can make the soup right, and and of course, I have a real Japanese ramen bowl, so I'm going to be eating it right too.
That wasn't Renee, that was me. I was show smacking, girl.
Hey,
Why
there's a
do you
lot.
say take off the headphones? No, why did Sylvia say take off the headphones?
I took them off.
No, why did Sylvia say take them off?
I don't know. I follow directions well. That's why I know I'll make a good wife.
Yeah, so you're the one. How come you weren't my last wife?
I don't know.
Where were you? You didn't help me at all.
I didn't help you. I didn't help you.
Well, it was primarily my fault. Irish, redhead, Catholic,
Oh, okay.
and then you throw being a Gemini on top of that.
Oh, that Gemini all by itself.
I'm a simple Aquarius boy.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna blame her no more. It was that Aquarius boy.
I got many faults, but yeah, I'm not going to take the blame on that one.
Okay. Mr. Nader, you don't have to post it again. At first, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hear the smacking. I could hear the smacking.
You hear it? Oh, is that what it is?
It was me.
There's a lot worse than smacking. I can tell you that.
It was me.
All right.
It
Yeah.
was me. Can you hear the echoing now? I don't hear it now.
Where the hell did it go?
I mean, it could be there.
Now do you hear me? Yeah, it's still echoing. I hear it.
Mm,
Say that again.
I don't know what I did with it.
I said I still hear the echo.
Just a little. But that was me that was smacking. That was not Miss Renee. Miss Renee get blamed for everything.
Well,
Miss Renee did it.
That's right. I stubbed my toe. It's Miss Renee's fault.
Miss Renee did it.
Help me out, Ella. Ella, help me out.
If the internet don't work, Miss Renee did it.
Renee.
Renee did it. And I forgot about my sugar going up because I've been doing so well. Now
You've been doing good, huh?
Now
and I was saying, "Oh, I'm so glad we're friends because you watch what you're eating, and I have to watch what I eat."
Yeah, but I'm gonna eat me a jar of olives before I go to bed.
That's why I said get some of this.
We gotta go buy. Get that
white kidney bean. I'm gonna
white kidney bean extract. I get mine up from Amazon.
Okay.
This is a very high dose.
6,000 milligrams.
That's a very high dose. So if you want to control your sugar, because you're not absorbing the carbohydrates, that's number one. Number two, cinnamon.
Yeah, I eat that. I eat a lot of that.
Uh, uh, uh,
Look,
uh,
does it count if you eat it on cinnamon toast with syrup?
well, the syrup kind of negates it. I take 1,000 milligrams of cinnamon every day, but unfortunately, Mrs. Butterworth, she kind of says, cinnamon, get out of here. So,
Right. So
Was that white kidney bean? Was that what
white
it was?
kidney bean extract. Yep.
can you hear Lynn?
Yep.
No, because Ann says the sound is low now.
Well, it's lower without the microphone right next to her face. So,
Oh,
yeah. But still coming in clear.
I'm so glad I jumped on in time to put you in check.
That's right. And tell you something, you better stay on your job.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on you to get back on your job. You know I've been messing up. And you know I'm going to come looking to you for the rod of correction. That's right. Miss Ann have to keep me straight. I need Ann to come over here and straighten out my computer. Now,
You've been saying that for how long?
She won't come. Ann, can you come to my house tomorrow and straighten out my computer? You can work from over here. I got all your stuff over here.
Maybe Trucker's Life can help you next time he's in the area.
I don't need to be doing no more work. What's wrong with you, woman? I can come help somebody. Thanks for volunteering me.
Because I tried.
No, you are still echoing, Renee. Lynn is not echoing, but I do hear an echo. But I hear me echo.
This is what's going to happen. If I go out, I'm taking everybody with me, right? Then everybody got to come back in. And I know you all not going to come back in.
Girl, it's 11 o'clock. 11, not 11 o'clock. It's 11.
No, you don't even mess with that E. You don't care about that extra syllable.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. You're not from Mississippi at all.
Yes, I am. The heart of South.
Yeah. Chicago ain't destroying that accent.
No. I get a lot of compliments. People tell me you're not from around here, are you?
Well, that to me is the fastest way to know if somebody's a local.
Yes.
Because, okay, so in Maryland, in Baltimore, we just slur everything together.
Oh, no.
All right.
Tell me like what? Like what?
Well, okay, so instead of saying Baltimore, you say Baltimore. Everything is flattened out. Baltimore.
I tell people here, I said, baby, you got to slow down because I hear slow and I speak slow.
Yeah.
Those syllables even go in slow. So you had to rip up the whole bathroom floor and do it over.
Why, Ann?
We'll talk about that off camera.
Why, Ann?
We'll talk about that.
Ann.
Wait. Off camera.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty.
And.
Well, I can't hang around anymore with you kids. I'm sure I'm going to have a load first thing in the morning. I probably have to drive about 600 miles tomorrow and get loaded. So I'm going to have to sign off with you ladies.
Wait a minute, you haven't had a load since when?
Well, I delivered my last load Friday and then drove about an hour to here. So about 1 o'clock, I finished my load. So.
Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
But yeah, that's the way it is. That's like I said, I've been off for about 76 hours, 75 hours.
Mm-hmm. Man, you still eating? What are you eating?
That's an orange.
Yeah, damn.
That's an
Sir.
orange that was in my teeth.
I thought I ate a lot. Man, put me to shame.
That's an orange.
Oh, Trev,
Well,
did you finish your Sunday? Did you finish your Sunday?
oh yeah, I've been wasting my time with you guys. I'm gonna eat my ice cream.
Yeah,
You know.
this was an orange. I had made me some turmeric and pomegranate tea,
Ooh.
and I stuck a whole orange in there, waiting on you tomorrow.
All
I'll
right, so
be at
like
the
yeah.
house when you get here. Bring your computer, and you can work from here.
No, she asking you if you want to go kayaking.
Ah,
You
y'all
better
ever
jump
seen a
on that.
look? Y'all ever seen a black woman fly? Oh, that's the boat. That's the little boat thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to be jumping out of a plane anytime soon.
I know. I'll go kayaking. Is I want
I
you to
want
go
I
take.
want you to go take your sugar level.
Uh, uh,
All right,
No.
well, ladies, I'm going to have to say goodnight. It's been a pleasure as usual,
Good
and,
night.
All right.
and you need to stay off at that early in the morning because 4 a.m. out here when you guys are getting on, I ain't wasting my time with you first thing in the morning.
Hey, if you
Uh,
up,
uh,
just
you
click
know,
on it. Give me some public watch hours. I want you, trucker. I haven't Sometimes I'm laying across my bed, so I can't comment, but I got to do that.
hey, I'm just happy anybody watches even 5 minutes. I'm
Let
not
me
in
ask
it.
you this: you got your public watch hours?
I'm at 3160.
You at
I
3160?
I'm at that stage where it keeps going up and down a little bit because it's you know 1 year ago drops off, so it kind of fluctuates. But
Oh, that's where you're at.
yeah,
Okay, so I'm at 31. I'm about 3160
yeah,
also.
yeah.
Um, I'm
But if
getting
it
scared. I'm getting scared though
well, see,
because
I'm not worried about it because that's not really a focus. I'm just happy that anybody watches. Period. So, man, it's- you know that diet has been shot to hell a long time ago.
I'm working on my blood sugar now.
All right. That's enough for me. I'm before I start spitting out milk out of my nose from laughing. I have to say good night. Have a good
ah,
night. God bless
good
everybody. Have a good
night,
night,
good
ladies.
night, good night.
Darn. I'm working on my blood sugar with the olives. And do that work? Yes, she got more. Yeah, I got olives. Now I don't hear any echo. All of a sudden, there's peace in the valley. But I forgot all about my blood sugar with that doggone popcorn, Miss Renee. But I'm gonna eat me a couple of about a cup or two of these.
Well, that bring it down. You trying to that won't reverse it, will it? The olives?
And just said my blood sugar and salt, you gonna be swollen and puffy. But I'm gonna be sleep. I forgot about the salt. What I need? Some vinegar?
You better take a ginger shot.
That'll work. Okay, I'm put the popcorn away. I put it away. And I had about 5 of these olives. I'm gonna put them down. And then I'm gonna go get me some ginger shot before I go to sleep. Cause this got lime in it. They ought to help a
Key
little.
lime?
That key
Yeah,
lime. But these
yeah.
things good, girl. These little babies right here.
No, you're gonna be needing this in a minute. No,
What's that? I got some of them too. I got about 6 of them. Look here, girl.
oh.
Let's go to bed, cause at 6 o'clock at 6:30 in the morning, I'm gonna be calling you out and wake up, Renee, wake
No, I think I'm gonna be calling you.
up. And said water.
Yeah,
I'll go
drink some
bring
water.
some. Call me tomorrow, Aunt Van. I know you working. That's why I ain't bother you. I knew you were working.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, I like Aunt Van because she know
Aunt Van is nice. Aunt Van good. She good peeps.
she good
She
people.
like to do fun things. Where
She
you
does.
guys going kayaking? Over east or over west?
What the water look like? Can I stand up in it? I don't swim too well. If I got a life jacket on, I'm gonna come go kayaking with you. Girl, my children go talk about me like a dog.
Don't get quiet, and don't get quiet now.
My children go talk about me like a dog. Mama, you out there in a freaking kayak? I'm gonna go though. I ain't scared. I'm gonna have. We can all go. I'm gonna have Miss Ann. I'm gonna have Ann out there hollering, Miss Lee, Miss Lee.
I go right by me.
Is the water real deep?
We have life vests.
Okay. I can swim enough with a life vest on. All right, girl. It's 11 o'clock.
All right.
11.
It is. It's after 11. Okay, it's been real. If you have not yet, we're gonna go ahead and sign out. So I've made 4 videos for my kids. Awesome. Oh wow, you've been busy, Miss Lynn. Okay, we gonna get it. Miss Lynn, we gotta get it in. All right. So Lynn, your stomach is going to feel like a volcano erupting. Good night. I would like to take my chair and see a nice view someplace. Night, lady. Night, right now. I left your link up there. If you have not had a chance, please go over to Brian Diamond's Painting Elliott YouTube channel. Link is up there. All you gotta do is tap the link. It's going to take you straight on into his channel. What was I going to say? The post behind me, my backdrop. This is done by Bryant Diamond Painting Elliott. I really wanted you to tell us how that, how intricate, how that process works. Maybe tomorrow evening, if you come out, you can share the screen with us and tell us how that works. Okay, Sylvia's saying good night. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping out and joining us. If you're out there watching, you haven't yet had an opportunity to hit that like button, please go ahead and hit that subscribe, share, comment, notification bell, and the like. I appreciate you guys. We'll be out here same time tomorrow, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, opening up in prayer. If Miss Lynn make it with us. When you coughing, I don't know. And then what else we doing? And then we'll be out here again tomorrow evening at 8:35 p.m. All righty then, Central Standard Time. Good night, everybody. Love you guys.
After lunch tomorrow, Ann.
You gonna call Ann tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call her after lunch.
After lunch. You always use that time. That's your time. After lunch. I'll call you after lunch.
Gotta get my
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.